Hello, Oversharist here, and what I'd like to do here, just take a few minutes to show you how to make a mitering jig here for your table saw. Just a small sled that works in your miter grooves off your table saw, and if you take your time and do this very carefully and get it set up real accurate, it'll work just like all get out. It's just a great little tool, a great little jig to have around the shop, and very simple to make. And basically this here I've made a while back just out of scrap material that I had kicking around the shop. So it's not that you have to go out and buy a whole load of lumber to do this type of thing, but very, very practical, and it works very well. Now basically how this works about, this is just for doing miters, so you don't need a great big sled like you may want to build as for cutting larger pieces, But this one here, for instance, we're 18 by 18 square is what I made this one here. And then on the bottom we have a couple runners that we've got on here. Make sure that you get these runners that fit just real nice into your miter grooves here to keep the accuracy when you run it back and forth on the saw. Once you have those fitting real nice, just all you do is set them into the groove, set the deck on top of it, and of course find the center of your panel here first, so that line centers right dead center of that saw blade. Then what I did is just move this fence over to hold it right there while you secure your rails in there. Now, if you're still on dead center here with your mark, your fence is square, so this whole thing will cut square with that with your saw blade. So at this time, go ahead and just tack your rails. I just went front and back, and then after what I did is I just turned it over and I just really nailed it in here. Now you may want to once again run a little bit of glue down these things and that, but I've used quite a few nails on here and I don't think it's going to get away on us. But now what I've done just to reinforce things, as you can see, I've got this front piece here on both sides, and that's all 3/4 inch plywood. Now I've cut those 2 inches in width, and right from the dead center of my mark up here, and then just trim them off even with the side of the platform here. Now with this here, I've also nailed a 2 1/4 inch board here on the back like this here. That's primarily, say if you wanted to 45 say a casing or that. For instance, a standard casing, very, very popular casing is 2 1/8 inches in height. So this would work very well on here to miter a 45-degree corner on one of those there. But whatever you do, when you cut your center line to here, don't cut it any further than what you have to. This is basically made for narrower material, so it's not necessary to have your saw cut all the way to the back of this system. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just fire this up here and just demonstrate how this actually does work. And what you do is you just lay your material right in the back here and hold it secure against there so it doesn't move while you're doing the saw cut. Put that back down in the groove and fire up. 90 degrees. Cut right there, 245s. Now, like I said, when you go ahead and set this all up, make sure that you get this here right exactly at 90 degrees through this corner here, because that's so important. If that's not right dead on, you're going to find that your miters are not going to be accurate. You have to take that time to set that up nice and square. Okay, I guess that pretty well concludes what this little jig is all about here. Thank you.